What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the second installment of Baseline Banner. It's been a little bit. We've been experimenting with a lot of things on the GMLB channel, but today I thought we'd bring it back. I've been looking to do a post-game recap for some time now, and you know what? I wanted to do Sixers and Kings, but Embiid wasn't playing. I wanted to do Heat Magic, but Butler, Lowry, and Tyler Hero weren't playing. So it looks like I was left with Bulls versus Warriors. And you know what? I'm really glad I watched this one because this ended up being such a great game for both teams. I really thought both of these teams played hard and it came right down to the wire. So I was really impressed with the outcome. But first thing I wanted to say was, on paper, this Bulls starting lineup actually looks intense. They got Kobe White, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and Vucevic. And my golly, folks, that is a deceiving roster on paper. Because if I looked at that on paper, I'd be pretty nervous to play a team like that. A lot of scoring. They got a little bit of defense, not as much as you would like, but just a lot of potential to take advantage of other teams. But the Warriors, on the other hand, the usual starting lineup: Curry, Klay, Wiggins, and they're gonna go ahead and go with two bigs in this one with Saric and Looney. And as you know, the Warriors are a team to play super small, but in this one they went big, I thought it was pretty interesting. Don't really see that too much, but the Bulls started out hot in this one, started 4 for 6 from three, just clapping threes right away. And the Warriors defense pretty much looked like it was waiting for the Bulls to miss. It took some time for them to get really engaged in this one. But on the other end, Steve Kerr was sending specifically Saric. Looney didn't quite make it up the court in time, but Saric was really looking to post down low in the first quarter and take advantage of the Bulls with their size. And it's weird seeing the Warriors play double bigs, as I said before. So it was really interesting because Saric really was a threat this whole game. He only ended with, I believe, 12 points, but it was very deceiving because you would think he had a lot more in this one. Anyway, after 3 straight threes by the Bulls, Kerr opts for a timeout, and he's going to send Saric, instead of rim running, he's going to start having him shoot threes. He's going to have him trail, and that's going to lead to 2 straight Saric threes, which was huge because, as I was saying before, he really was a threat in this first quarter. Hard to guard, posting up, rim running, just giving whoever was guarding him, I believe it was either Vucevic or Pat Williams, just problems all night. So anyway, Kobe White, 55% from three in his last 4 games. I believe in the first quarter he hit like a 30-foot bomb, which was pretty cool to see. And one thing I want to say, does DeRozan ever get his feet off of the line when he shoots a damn three? This guy had like 2 straight deep mid-range jumpers. Could have been 3 if his foot was just inches more behind the line, but of course he's going to go ahead and leave his foot on the line and shoot the deep 2. His percentages go up that way. But at the end of the quarter, the Warriors are up 33-30, and Draymond is in attendance in the all-green sweatsuit and Timberlands. So shout out Draymond for being there. I saw he got asked to get off the court once or twice by the ref, but he seemed pretty chill with it, so maybe this is a turnaround for the boy. Quarter 2, it started with both bench units. Honestly, it was pretty damn hard to watch. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't very engaged at the start, but we got to witness a Klay Thompson wide-open air ball, which pretty much summarized his season in this one. Moody was also out for this one, so we got to see some Jerome Robinson minutes. If you don't know who that is, shout out you because you're a casual. I didn't know who it was. It's fine. Wiggins was still cooking, though, hitting tough fadeaways. He had a great opening quarter. I believe he had 9 points in the first quarter, something like that. But he was cooking out there, really coming into his own. Kuminga was also working hard with 10 midway through the second quarter. And it was cool because we finally got to see Kuminga and Wiggins play together, which a lot of people are saying won't work. They're saying send Wiggins to the bench. They're saying start Kuminga. They can't play at the same time. But in this one, I tell you what, they were actually cooking. And it's crazy to see what kind of offense can click when things work out for the Warriors, because they're a super dangerous team. And I think you could see it in this one. But the Warriors continued to adjust and run hard in transition. We had Pods and Jerome Robinson drawing fouls. The Bulls were failing to get back in this one. Didn't seem like a lot of effort was there in the second quarter, but the Bulls fight back and make it 55-51, leading to a Steve Kerr timeout. And you know what? At this point in time, Warriors were down, and I think this is where they began to flip the switch because the Warriors did end up winning this one. But 75 points for the Bulls at halftime. Kobe White hits a buzzer beater three. They ended on a 34-14 run, up 13 at halftime. The Bulls shot 75% in the second quarter. The Warriors struggled super hard on defense, especially guarding Kobe White, who had 21 first half points as he continues his streak in this one. Also, the Bulls only missed 5 shots the entire second quarter. Might have been the best quarter they've played the entire season. Really just pretty much fisted the Warriors in the second quarter there. But it would be at this moment that everything started to pretty much go wrong for the Chicago Bulls, because in quarter 3, Klay comes out firing on all cylinders, starts the quarter with 2 straight threes, which leads to a Billy Donovan timeout in less than a minute for the Bulls, which was pretty funny to see there. But the Warriors began to chip away. It was really cool seeing a third quarter Warriors outing, similar to what we saw in their 73-9 season, just coming out in the third quarter and pretty much dominating the game. They also decided to sit down and actually start playing defense in this one. Sarge continued to rain threes. The Bulls miss a lot at the beginning of the third quarter. Klay had 11 points 4 minutes into the quarter. All 11 of those points were in the third quarter, by the way. That wasn't total. He had more total, but Wiggins finally went to tie the game 84-84 as the Bulls pretty much gave up their 13-point lead that they had. But DeMar DeRozan decided to put the team on his back and pretty much kept them in it for the rest of this game. He ended with 39 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He was pretty much doing it all. Damn near a triple-double threat all night. He also shot 15 for 21, so a pretty efficient game there. Kuminga was out here making a statement, especially in the third quarter, as he was shooting 100% for 15 points, 5 for 5, 3 for 3 from 3 when he checked into the third, and I'm pretty sure he held that 100% up until the fourth quarter. My man was not missing out here. He absolutely took over the third quarter. He's getting and ones, making great plays. He's boarding over Drummond and Vucevic. He was shooting 100% with 3 minutes left. And the number one thing here is, did you forget this guy's 21 years old? Kuminga's the real deal, man. I wasn't really buying into the hype, but this guy, he went fucking crazy in this one. I'm not even going to lie. Klay is out here. He was still giving the Bulls PTSD from 3. He's just drawing so much attention on offense, and it was really hard for the Bulls to do anything, because the big thing they did was they put Klay in pick and rolls with Trayce Jackson-Davis, and you know what? This might be a new connection, because Klay ended up having 4 or 5 assists to Trayce Jackson-Davis, literally just coming off screens and just having Trayce slip him, and he's drawing so much attention and gravity that he's just going to dump it down to the big man. And I think Trayce played pretty much the easiest game he's had all season. And for a rookie, he played extremely well. He ended with, I believe, 13 points, pretty much all dunks, and he had 7 rebounds and a couple assists. Warriors outscored the Bulls 48-20 in the third quarter and end the quarter up 15, which was huge for them. Finally, we get into the fourth, and Curry, after having such a tough night, he was 8 for 24 the entire night, but that doesn't tell the whole story, because he was pretty much, it was damn near 2 for 20 coming into the fourth quarter. I don't know the exact stat, but DeRozan is pretty much exclusively providing offense for the Bulls at this point. Kobe White wasn't doing much. Pat Williams was scoring here and there, but Zach LaVine seemed pretty unengaged. But up until this point, because now it became the best part to watch of this game was the Curry versus LaVine show. As they went back-to-back, Curry hit 3 straight threes. So it was Curry 3, LaVine 3, Curry 3, LaVine 3, Curry 3, LaVine dunk. Shout out Bulls fans, man, because as bad as their past few seasons have been, the unlucky injuries, Alonzo, this team just continues to support their team and to cheer, because damn near the mics of the commentators were clipping in this one. It was that loud. They were just going crazy. When LaVine dunked the ball, it led to a Steve Kerr timeout. and Levine was starting to come alive at pretty much the wrong time. The Warriors were barely clutching on to like a 6-point lead, but it was just back and forth, and the Bulls were keeping it close. It was a really fun quarter to watch. But eventually Curry adjusted as they did with Klay. Curry started to draw in so much gravity that he started just taking a step. Honestly, he's getting doubled off the screen. He's going to step through, split the defense, and he's going to hit a couple mid-range jumpers to pretty much put it out of the Bulls' reach in this one. But it was really awesome seeing the vintage Splash Bros in this one. Klay and Curry were hitting. Wiggins had himself a night as well, doing pretty much everything they need. And Kuminga, Saric, Trace, they're getting great production from their role players as well. Pods was playing solid defense. But just to go over some box score stats, outstanding performers tonight. We had 27 points from Curry, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Struggled early, as I said. Klay ended with 30 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Kuminga, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. For the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan put the Bulls on his back a lot of the game. 39 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, only 1 turnover. Kobe White, 25 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. And Zach LaVine, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. You know, for the Bulls tonight, it wasn't enough. They had this game in their possession for most of it. That second quarter was one of their best quarters, as I said. But the Warriors came out in the third, took over, and closed it in the fourth. So shout out both teams. The Warriors will become 18-20 for their record after this game. The Bulls 18-22. And you know what? This one told the whole story. Great game to watch. Super fun. Let me know what you guys thought if you watched this game. Shout out, y'all. We just hit 300 subs. Huge for us. And we appreciate everyone being here. Shout out you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.